I was out gathering herbs when I found a guy covered in wounds. I brought him home and nursed him back to health. Then his servants showed up and took him back to the palace. That's when I found out he was the crown prince. A man and a woman alone under one roof. This could ruin your reputation. This whole mess started because of me. I'll make it right. I'm marrying you. And just like that, I naively followed him out of the mountains. What I didn't know was, back in the capital, there was already a girl waiting for him. His childhood sweetheart. When she found out, she didn't say a word. She just quietly took the sachet the prince had given her and passed it on to me. She even helped me into my wedding dress and walked me to the bridal sedan. Just 3 days later, she followed her family's arrangement and married into a well-matched household. And the prince's face? Not a single trace of regret. I thought life would just keep going this peaceful, quiet way. But not long after the wedding, the border was under attack, and he rode off to war. He never came back. Before he died on the battlefield, he had a letter sent to me. Ali, my whole life I've been bound by the debt of you saving me. Not being able to marry her is a guilt I'll carry forever. If there's another life, I hope we both find peace and never cross paths again. Every word hit like a knife. I finally woke up. He never had feelings for me, not once. Completely broken, I charged alone into enemy lines just looking to die. But somehow, I was reborn, with all my memories intact. I still prepared the herbs and saved him again. But this time, using what I remembered from my past life, I found a signal flare on him and set it off without hesitation. Hoofbeats echoed in the distance. His people were coming. I picked up my medicine bag, took one last look at that pale, cold face, and felt nothing. I took one step, and several dark figures cut off my exit. Who are you? The one who saved him. The man in charge gave a subtle signal, and his men immediately dumped out my medicine bag. Someone leaned in and whispered to him. His expression softened, just a little. You've got a good heart, miss. His Highness will be fine. Here's a little something up front. Once the prince returns safely to the palace, there will be a proper reward. I heal people. I don't do this for money. Then what do you want? A title? A position? Just say the word. Whatever you want, it's yours. What I want, you can't give me. Just then, a faint sound came from beside me. I listened to the commotion behind me and felt completely calm. It's over. This life, we go our separate ways. I picked up my bag, ready to disappear for good. Stop right there. His Highness wants to see you. You saved me. Just doing what I do. A man and a woman alone together. I've put your name at risk. I'll take responsibility. My reputation? That's mine to decide. My name was built on every mountain I've climbed, every herb I've stepped over, every life I've saved. It was never defined by a man, and it never will be. Your Highness, you've got the whole kingdom on your shoulders. There's already someone worthy waiting for you in the capital. Don't let some village girl from the mountains get in the way of the one who truly belongs with you. Please wait, miss, he's out of danger. An unknown woman who can waltz up to the crown prince and just as easily walk away. You really think I'd let that slide? Jinyan. It was her, the woman from my past life who blessed my marriage to the prince. Jinyan, are you okay? You scared me half to death. This is Miss Liu Xian, and this young lady here just saved His Highness's life. So you're a traveling physician. You must have had a rough time of it. Here, take this. Consider it a token of our thanks. I'm good. Not enough for you? I save lives because I'm a doctor. Not for handouts. Or maybe you want more than this? I've heard that some women out there love to use a man's status to climb up in the world. Sure, connections can open doors, but I make my own doors. Your skills are impressive, miss, but skills mean nothing against power. You saved the prince. That's a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Why not take it and build yourself a future? My future is in the wild, in the forests, with every patient who needs me. Not in a palace, not in any man's back courtyard. How dare you? Do you know who you're talking to? The man you just casually called some man is the future emperor of this kingdom, which is exactly why he should have nothing to do with a nobody like me. Lin Wenjung, let her go. Days passed without a mark, quiet as still water. Over 3 years, I traveled through 17 towns, treated 342 patients, my medicine bag got heavier and heavier, and I went through 3 sets of silver needles. My nickname went from the Little Doc to Divine Healer Li. I never heard a single thing about the prince. By my count, he'd have already married Liu Xian and been living that perfect, harmonious life. Good. That's how it should be. We were always from 2 different worlds. Then came that autumn. The northern tribe's cavalry shattered the peace at the border. The town started a full-scale military draft. Countless young men were in armor overnight. Wounded soldiers kept piling in. I was swamped. That day, I'd just finished setting a seriously injured soldier's broken bone drenched in sweat. General Chen, who held this post, threw open the curtain and stormed in, his men behind him carrying a blood-soaked stretcher. It was a young soldier, stabbed deep in the gut. Can't save this one. Start making arrangements. Divine Healer Li, is there any chance? I didn't answer. I walked over and cut open the soldier's blood-soaked shirt. Clean the wound, stop the bleeding, stitch it up. An hour later, I straightened up. If the fever breaks, he'll make it. Divine Healer Li, on behalf of the tens of thousands of soldiers outside Yanmen Pass, I'm asking you one thing. March with us. Lead the medical unit. Every man under my command was raised by someone who loves them. They can die charging into battle, but I can't stand watching them bleed out in a tent when they didn't have to die. Every single second, there are lives on the line waiting for someone who can save them. That hit me like a hammer to the chest. Where else on earth needs me more than a battlefield? All right. I'm in, I told myself. Xiao Jinyan is the crown prince. He commands the entire army, and I'm just a field medic tagging along. But I was naive. The brutality of war was beyond anything I imagined. I slept maybe 2 hours a day. My hands were constantly stained with blood, a smell I could never fully wash off. The lives I saved kept stacking up, too many to count. The soldiers started calling me the Grim Reaper's headache, meaning even the god of death dreaded seeing me coming. Because I kept snatching people back from him. Starting as just a regular field medic, I earned my way up rank by rank and was eventually promoted to chief medical officer of the entire army. Then one day, the guards from the command tent came sprinting into my camp like the world was ending. "Lee, come quick. Your Highness, Your Highness."